I gotta change the chat settings. Is this all the right way? I think it is. Okay, I don't know. Hi, welcome. Happy Saturday night. If you're new here, I'm Brenda. Welcome to some chaos. It's always fun on Saturday nights here. You never know what's going to go on. That's why I love it. I have two brands for you tonight, two indie brands. Neither are new to me, but they might be new to you. I did a little haul from Give Me Glow Cosmetics, and then I got a couple eyeshadow palettes from Dede Signature Cosmetics. So we're going to do swatches and try-ons and play with it all. If you are new here, jump in on the conversation. We'd love to chat, have talks. What makeup, if you're a makeup junkie, collector, you're in the right spot. Why is this over here? YouTube loves to always just change everything around on here. So just let me see what this is doing. Why is that there? Get off my screen. Oh God, what I hit? Something about light. Oh Jesus, what I hit now? Okay, well, the light thing went off. What is happening? Hello, Miss Alex. Mwah. Shelly, happy Saturday. I'll let a couple of the girls jump in. I think I jumped in possibly a minute early, which is very possible. You ladies been having a good week? It's been like chaos as always here. Nothing ever ends. Even today, Greg and I worked over at my mom's house and power washed it. And oh God, she had this, like the patio when you walk up, it's like, just brick. And the place she lives in was like, you got to get the weeds out of there. And they're just like flat little weeds. Oh God, so we got all the weeds out. Whew. I'm a tired girl. I got about a half-hour nap, so. Whew. Miss Teresa, mwah. How are you, darling? Whew. It's hot down here. Why is it hot? Oh, I got a cute shirt. If you've been on TikTok, you've already seen this shirt 1,000 times. And it's backwards for you, I'm still assuming. But it says, fuck off. And it does have a raven on it. I thought I picked the one with the rooster, but raven, rooster, who cares? You know me, but it was just funny. I kept, damn thing was like in all my freaking TikToks. All right. Let's see what we got here. We'll do Give Me Glow first. I didn't pick up much. Just 1, 2, 3, 4 items. She still has stuff on sale, so feel free to jump over there. I picked up her Dream Cream blushes. And it's funny, I think when you ordered 1 or 2, she gave you a free brush. Now, she does have brushes that match the packaging. Like the peach tone blushes have a peach brush. And then I picked up like, purpley pink one here. And it has another brush that matches it. But they both have different numbers, but it seems like it's the same brush. One says DC2, one says DC1. So unless she's doing like 1 is the colors or 2, but it's the same brush. And I've washed them. Very nice brushes. Beautiful. We're going to swatch everything. Then I had to get this big Dream Duo. I have another one up here. Yeah, right there. So I had to get this one, which is called Lilac Euphoria and Lavender Trip. These things are huge. 11 grams of product, so 5.5 grams each. Do some swatches here. We'll swatch it up in a second. So, me, gorgeousness. My God, that highlighter. Oh, it does. Pretty much has a translucent base. We'll throw it on, but it has that beautiful lilaciness. Little bit of green to it, which is little green sparkles that I pick up, but very, very pretty. So this Dream Cream is called Bubblegum Bitch. I bought it just for the name at that point. So you have mirror, interior to hold it back. Make sure I got some clean fingers here. She's bubblegum. Oh yeah. There's that one. I'll have to put on foundation, huh? Yeah. And then this one is called Walk of Shame. Here. Use my middle finger just in case. Just that one right there. These are highly pigmented, I can already tell. And then I picked up this set here. This is the Mixed Nudes Mood, Volume 2. So there definitely was a Volume 1. I'm not going to swatch all these or anything. I'll show them to you. I can get them out of the box. Oh. Okay. She does have them all kind of in this here. Let's see what we got here. She does make great lippies if you ever want to try unique glow lippies. We have cinnamon roll latte. This is a possibility, especially when you have a clear tube. Yeah, you can put it against you and see if it. This is a possibility. This I can definitely wear. Secure the Birkin. Yes, because it's dark. That I could wear. I think there's only like one or two. Peanut butter drip. There's another one. I could wear that. Old Rose. I could definitely wear that. Oh, shit, I might be able to wear them all. I'm Audi. I might be able to wear all these fucking things. You know, because on nudes, most of the time they make me look like I have concealer on. And then toasted marshmallow. Yeah, I might actually be able to wear all these. Shocking. The only one that I would worry about would be this light one here. The cinnamon roll. But the rest of them, yeah. And Brandy has a bunch of shit on sale, so feel free to check them out. Oh, these are lip glosses. Okay, shit. Usually they're liquid lipsticks. It says a new formula on the box. 12-month shelf life, vegan, cruelty-free, all that. So these are full coverage lip glosses. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Get those out of the way. Let me make sure I'm caught up here. Thanks, Alex. Hello, Miss Marcia. Hope you're having a good week. Caitlin! Oh, Alex is at Old Navy. Oh, boy. Better not have me on speaker. Yeah, I was going to say, but listen. No speakerphone for me. Y'all know that. My friends have learned the hard way. Put it that way. All right, Dede's Signature. This must have been an older palette. This one's called Shattered Romance. And 11.7 grams across, what, 9 shades? Yeah, across 9 shades. Here. Oh, this is the packaging. Matches the box. Made in PRC. 36-month shelf life. Since it does say eyeshadow palette, Teresa, that's a good thing. That means there's possibly no pressed pigments. I happen to be buying her new palette here, and so I just grabbed that Shattered Romance because it caught my eye. But this is her latest, one of her latest palettes, I believe. Broken Jewels. Now, this one does say pressed pigment palette. So, Miss Teresa, that means probably not for you. 19.2 grams of product. Now, this one has some weight. You do, again, have a mirror. And then we got a couple chunky monkeys, and, you know, we got some fun this here, though. But I figured between the two, we should have something. Does it tell you which ones are? It tells me those. It gives you the ingredients, but it doesn't. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so it does tell you Lava Spark, Shattered Amethyst, Twilight Gem, and Burnt Clay. So 1, 2, 4 shades are pressed pigments. says lava spark. Okay, so it's this one. Shattered amethyst, the purple below it. I'm blinding you with the mirror, sorry. Burnt clay, this one here. And twilight gem, this one here. Okay. Not bad. And I dropped it, of course. Of course, Teresa, I know. That's why I always try to tell you, dear. If it says eyeshadow palette, it's supposed to be, you know, eye safe, because it all has like the same ingredients on the back. And this has a 36-month shelf life also. I wonder if these are magnetized. There's my little, because it's so heavy. Oh, it's like, why is it heavy? Aha, they're magnetized. That's usually a dead giveaway with me on the weight. We'll check this palette too, just to see. And no. Okay. So this one, you can move the shades around, do your thing, pop them in a Z palette. These you'd have to rip the packaging apart to get to them. Caitlin, has any ladies gotten any new indie palettes recently? I have, right here. Caitlin, I'm sure you've ordered a few over the past couple days, because I know a bunch seem to launch. What the first, the second, the third. There's all kinds of stuff going on. Let me put on some type of foundation. What do we got here? I don't think I've even showed. I bought this a while ago. Natasha, did I show? I don't know if I showed you guys that. I do have a sponge. I'll use a brush with this. What the hell? Big brush. I brought a sponge down because I knew I had the blushes. This is nice. I do like this. Please don't have a hairband. Yes. I told the hell I'm not doing. Am I sunburnt? My God. I piled on. No, I don't. Luckily. Okay. I probably got a little sun, but I knew what we were going to be doing, so I piled on the sunscreen. I'm talking piled it on, just to make sure. It's one little drop, just to kind of even everything out. I didn't put it in my chin. You see, my girl Glamzilla got married finally. Her and Bun have been together forever. I think I'd learned to move you over here so I can see the mirror. I never eyes. Oh, now I gotta move it back around. We get to the eye primer. Oh, I just love making you bounce. Am I sideways here? I don't know. This thing keeps changing the buttons on me again. First, I couldn't figure out how to make it horizontal. Which ones did you pick up, Caitlin? I think I get an email from Unearthly like every day. This is on sale, this is on sale, this is on sale. Clear in the vault or clear in the crypt or whatever the hell she was. I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, you went nuts, girly. All right. Singe Beauty, Bella Beauté Bar, and Fantasy Cosmetica. You haven't bought this foundation yet? Caitlin, you're slacking. you go, Marsha. Marsha didn't order anything but the Wicked palette, the REM one on Ulta, and use some points. Nice. Oh, they have Teresa. Oh, bummer for both of us. Oh, they discontinued the Elizabeth Arden Mousse foundation. Teresa and I liked that one. It was a nice foundation. I'm just taking those off the little tipper. Maybe they'll like reformulate it and bring it back or something. Fingers crossed. Never know. Never know. Oh, I did buy one little goodie over here. I'll show you. Yeah, it just happened. Oh, it's so reflective. This is the only I have all I can do to photograph this son of a bitch. It's Dolce & Gabbana. Very weighty. That only goes to there. It's a neutral palette. I know. The Gina palette. Brenda likes a Gina palette occasionally. This one is called 02 Rose Goddess. It's the Ever Icon Eye Palette. 10-hour multi-finish day to night eyeshadows. Made in Italy, and you do get 6.5 grams of product. And obviously I don't want to drop this. We're not swatching this shit because I still gotta try to photograph it. The way they have this set up, it shows on the back of the box here, use like these shades for night and then use these shades for day. And then the center shade you could kind of tap on for either. It says day and night top. So this says like day and night crease. This one here is night lid, night outer. Then you have day outer, day lid, and then, day crease, and then like this one. So you basically have like 3 shimmers and 3 mattes, but they're all like, a rose shade. Rosy mauve. It's beautiful. I got like 15% off on it, so bargain. Bargain at 15% off. I know, I hope they bring it back too. Marsha wants the Nomad. I have the Halloween one. I guess we'll wait till Halloween to do that one, or next week. Maybe we'll do that one next week. All right, let's put on some blushes and highlighters. All right, well, since I have the pink peach brush with the peach one here, now this is a little dark, so we're gonna go really light. And even that, I'm gonna dab off on, oh shit, yeah. I'm gonna dab it off on my hand. Oh boy. I knew they'd be fucking, look at the pigment on this. I barely touched this brush to this fucking thing. Wow. Brandy makes great products. Always said that. Wow. Wowza. Okay. As I literally washed these like last night. Okay. So that's Walk of Shame. Then Bubblegum Bitch. I'll use the purpley brush. Or pinky brush. And again, I'm going to do the slightest tap and tap off. Maybe I could have done a little more. Because I'm going to put that lilac one over this one anyway. So. I mean, I'm trying to go so light-handed with this, but it is a light shade. It's workable though, yeah. It's better to start, slow. And that's where if you get cray-cray, then you just, go around it with your foundation brush. All right. These two out of the way. Gotta try this. Gotta try it. Brush. I can feel. MODA brush. Now, this is crazy pigmented too, so again, I'm just tapping it off on my hand. Holy shit. Okay. Don't forget I'm putting a powder over a cream too, so it's going to grab it. Yep. Damn, that's good though. That's a good combo. And I'm going to do the highlighter on both sides because I don't care. I don't know where this brush is from. Ipsy, maybe? There is sparkles in the highlighter, so if you want, maybe you tap them off a little bit. Holy shit. I swear it goes green. See, I think it goes green. Now that I see it on my face. I think it has a green hint to it. I got that really close to my eye though, didn't I? She fucking glows though. Whew. Brandy is the queen of fucking highlighters. Always has been. This way I went a little crazy. Take my foundation brush over the highlight. All right. Give me another swatch of that. That's this. So you can see it's got sparklies in it. Sparklies, but in a good way. Keep up here. Gotta keep up. I got an email from them today that something was on sale. Odin's Eye, Marcia said, is sneaking a Halloween release in of some sort. Well, they better get to it. The Odin's Eye palettes are hit or miss. Not my favorite, not the worst. All right, we'll do the little guy first. Get some swatches in. One, two. So we basically have 1, 2, 3, 4 mattes. This is probably matte. It's black and it has red. You can see them in there, shimmers. So we know how anything that's, it could be matte. I'm not sure. It could be like, it looks crazy. There's orange, gold, red. Maybe it's not a matte. I'll have to fucking find out. You know me, the purples caught my eyes. All right, I'm going to do the 4 mattes here then first that I know are matte. These 4. Oh, that's a great purple. Okay, so there's those 4. All right. I mean, it's funny, these 2 look exact in the pan. Let's hope they're different. I'm going to swatch those 2 next to each other because they do look so similar. They're both Chunky Monkey. I'm guessing this other one's Chunky Monkey just by the, yep. It is. Okay, so one's Tears of Amethyst and this one's Silent Goodbyes. But side by side, they still look exactly the same, so let's hope not. All right, this is a pinky gold. Is this a pinky fucking gold? Is this the same fucking shadow? I think I have 2 of the same shadow in here. These are throwing the exact same on here. Pink and gold. Or green. Pink, gold, green. These are swap. I wonder if I got 2 of the same fucking shadow in the palette. I mean, shit happens, but even just by looking at them, I knew they looked very similar. I just got this one all over this. So it's a trichrome. It's got to be because it's going gold, pink, gold, and here it's green. And if I flip it here, it's green here and pink here. I have no idea what the fuck you're seeing because you can never tell on here. Strange. Okay. That's all right. We're going to go over here to Faded Roses. This Dark Secrets. It's definitely a matte. And another little chunky monkey, Frozen Feelings. You can see why I call it Chunky Monkey, because it's chunky. Oh my god. This is a duochrome that goes gold to pink. Right when I'm down here, I can see the pink. Do you mean to tell me I have 3 fucking shades that go gold, pink to gold or gold to pink? See, I can see those 2 look pink now. The pink is up here. It's gold here. Okay, that's basically a black matte because the sparkles will fly away. And then the little purpley one. Okay. This I'm digging. Okay, this is a duochrome 2, purple to blue. Yes. So that's this one here. Purple to blue. Let's swallow them, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. I'm gonna have to go on their site and just under comments and see if anybody else has these 2 shades are exactly the same. I mean, any way I flip them in the light, even here, I think I got 2 of the same shade. Okay. Because they swatch exact. I mean, even the micro glitters are the same. Well, I know. Kind of sucks, but shit happens. Maybe that's why it was on sale. I think we've gotten a few items from that brand. Lithe, L-I-T-H-E, from Ipsy. Hey, Miss Rosie. Mwah. It seems like we've gotten some random items from them. Hey, Mama. Oh, thanks. Yeah, please like, subscribe, hit the bell if you want. You never know what's going to go on here, like I said. All right, let me wipe these off. Gotta love it. Go to pick up my prescriptions at CVS yesterday. One was 50 cents, one was 68 cents. I was like, oh, breaking the bank. And then one that was like a 3-monther, that Crestor shit or whatever the fuck it is. Cholesterol crap. Whole 16 bucks. I was like, okay. See how much they change here with the possible, hell that's going on with prescriptions in our country. Healthcare in general. We shall see. Still 90 in Tennessee. Wow. I actually had to turn the air conditioning back on. I shouldn't say that. I think it was 80 something here today. All right. We got a black. This Frosted Relic. This one here. A bit of shimmers. It's a nice shimmer. Nice gray shade. Sometimes you do need a gray silver. Pretty. Brown is Earthstone. And this might be a metallic here. Lava Spark. That's fucking gorgeous. Wow. Whoa. Very pretty. All right, then we have Midnight Teal, just this dark blue there. You can tell these are pressed pigments because I can't get them off my fucking fingers. That's another dead giveaway with pressed pigments. So they definitely stain your fingers. So wipe my fingers off a little bit. All right, then we have blue fracture, shattered amethyst, and opal dust. Is this squishy? Okay, that one's, the blue one's a little squishy. Kind of a chunky monkey on that side. This is a fucking duochrome. I think it's a duochrome, goes purple, blue, blue, purple. Lavender. It's a good looking purple. This white. White, brow bone. I could probably use that as brow bone. It's not like stark white. This next shade looks beautiful too. Rose, ruin. Oh my God, you know me, I love a coppery. Yeah. This flips to pink to the copper or gold. Gold to pink. One of the two. This one here. Got a burgundy shade. Twilight gem. Then we have molten citrine. This will be another crazy one. Yep. Stays that color. Good. Nice brown here. Burnt clay. There. Wipe my fingers off again. Ooh. Sparkles all over me. It just made it worse. One of these so I know it's clean. All right. Toxic Gleam. This is green shade. There. Golden Shard. That's another, it looks like it should be like straight metallic. No shift in this one. Just kind of look like a golden green, a little bit to it. Emerald Burst. This green. There. And Granite Smoke. Another nice gray. At least you got the gray up here and the gray over here to kind of play with. And that is the Broken Jewels palette. Like I said, this one is magnetic. So you can change the shades around any way you want. And they're kind of laid out. Yeah, here's your greens, kind of gold reds, blues, purples, kind of browns. So already works for me. I'll leave it as is. Fingers. I gotta put on one of those lip glosses. My lips are killing me. Miss Patty. I haven't been in Old Navy in probably 20 years. Thanks, Patty. Yeah, they used to have some pretty cool stuff back in the day. Their sizing was weird. That was the only different thing about them. Got a fistful of lip gloss. Let's see which one I want to put on. That's enough. I don't want too dark. I just want to kind of go in the middle like that. Funny. Old Rose. I have 8 billion lip liners, so I'm going to use one. What do we got over here? light. Anything. Can't fucking find anything. Too dark. Mac Spice. Should work. Yeah, I did a little Ulta order the other day. It was mainly because they had my JCat Beauty the makeup remover on sale for like $3 something. So I bought 5 of them. And there was a couple other JCat items that were on sale, and it basically was on. I spent $50. It was like all on sale. There wasn't anything new I wanted. I got sparkles all over me. Oh my god. Oh, probably from the highlighter. Close enough. Close enough. Where did I get you? All right. Give me glow. Old rose. No weird sun. There we go. That'll work. Let's make sure lips feel better when you have something on. I already did put eyeshadow primer on. So we're ahead of the game there. What's happening? MAC lip liner in Spice. I think that's what Teresa wrote. There's this dot that blocks everything on me. Lip liner, yep. Spice. All right, let's do 2 looks with Shattered Romance. I was a good girl and actually cleaned my brushes the other day. I know, miracle. I didn't do the rest though. They're still sitting there. And I think I used these 2 brushes when I did a video this week, so we'll use them. Hold on. Let me wipe. Yeah, wait a minute. I'm gonna wipe those off. Hold on. I want to put those 2 shades in here over black. Because then, we'll be able to see if it's the same or not. Because I'm looking at that, it's making me crazy. God, it's like a fucking glitter bomb exploded on me. You are just filthy. You gotta go. I'm just pouring it on my fucking arm at this point. It's on a rug, don't worry. Okay. Hold up. I got the blacks under here, I think. Oh god, don't tell me I don't have any blacks left. I gotta have one. What's this? I have white. I think I found one. I think it's to give me glow too. Oh, for those of you who didn't see my shirt, it's the fuck off. TikTok amuses me. What could I say? Tell me this is still good. I need just enough out of here to fucking swatch these two shades. Hello, Shyla. No, you're not coming up here. Nope. Go play with Daddy. Go play with Daddy. All right. Gotta let that dry. We can still play with this one. We're waiting on that to dry. I'm going in, of course. You know damn well I'm going with that shade first. Broken Vows. I do this. I need to be in my mirror up here. I need to see what I'm doing over here too. I forget it's not my filming camera because my filming camera would probably go in on that. I need one other brush. Give me my Marc Jacobs. I'm going to go into the peachy shade just a little bit down here. Maybe the pink. Yeah, the pink. This shit picks up too. Passion's End. Here. There's no problem on this one. I'm going to use the other, that kind of basic shade from the other palette, that white one that looks white. It is white. Just so I don't have to break out Wet in the Wild. Crazy eyebrows going down. Dry down you. I can see better in this mirror because it has the 10 time. I always put the purple with the purple, so let's do the peachy gold one. Oh, Miss Pat McGrath over here. Still got her sticking out. Meow. Yeah. Pretty kitty. And that works too. Even the other real purple one worked fine. Yes, Shyla. You just stay down there. I'm going to go with that shade here. Tapping off the brush a little bit. Wow, that highlighter. Holy shit. Oh, the new Pat McGrath palette that she put out for Christmas. Anybody check that out on her website? Remember last week I was saying, oh, it's probably going to be a grandma product? Like in those the tiny little pans are like the size of a dime. It's worse than that. There's only 0.66 grams of product. So it's just a little over half a gram of product. Not even a full fucking gram. And it's $72. I was like, absolutely fucking not will I be buying that. Now I'm going to use that lighter shade. I couldn't fucking believe it when I saw it online. Because, of course, she had the picture of the box, and I just fucking screenshot it, zoomed into the box, and was like, no. I was like, oh my God. I ain't barely a half a gram of fucking product for $72. Not gonna happen. Unless it goes on sale for some like ridiculously low fucking price. Because I'm not paying that. I'm going back into that white shade. It's not really white. I don't know. It looks white in the pan, but it's, you can see it doesn't go on like stark white. But I was a little appalled when I saw that. And it looks like Too Faced. I would say they're not going to have a tin palette this year because I always watch them on like HSN and all that. I haven't seen a damn thing. This is almost dry. Just getting there. I kind of went a little heavy-handed. It's almost dry. Shyla, go play with Daddy, like I said, please. So that kind of sucks of no Too Faced. Thanks, Patty. Hey, Rosie. Oh, Marsha. Wi-Fi signs are out. It always gets to that point, but it'll get better. It does, Patty. Patty's she's working in her beauty space today, and it's in the looks worse before it gets better phase, like the rest of the house. It does it because it gets chaotic, and then it kind of lasts for like a week, and then let the chaos begin again. Thanks, Rosie. That's give me glow. You know, Brandy, girl knows how to do a highlight. I'd rather do some of those makeup drawers, the white ones. Which white ones? Because these are all like sorbus, these clear ones. And I have those all here too. I have all the, because you can stack them and restack them into different things. Other than that, you know me, I got Craftsman, the toolboxes. But I still have from my OG when I had it upstairs, like the plastic bins that, you know, have like 3 drawers that you got at basically Target or Walmart. And those I still have across there and over there and down there and down here. Never have too much storage. I don't know what's up with Pat, but that collection, I was just like, oh my God. Oh my God, Pat did a handbag with Judith Lieber, sold for $7,000. That does not surprise me. I think all the brands are a little off trees at this point. I don't think I even know what the fuck to do. Because they know consumers, we are losing our shit right now. I'm going to go with this shade. Wow. This is a squishy. It's a squishy, but it's a chunky monkey squishy, it's a pain in the ass because you end up digging your fucking fingers in here. And it's hard to pick up. Like you can see, it's not like picking up much of my fucking hand. Okay, this one definitely goes blue-purple. I mean, it's on there. Right. At least I got my nails done. Managed to do that this week. Managed to do something. I should have laid this on this stick. It was my fault. This is probably my second order from Dede's Signature, by the way. Because one of her palettes I did, it was all mattes and all colorful mattes. So those are in the Pretty Sphere Face here and Pretty Sphere Face over there. Yeah, it's kind of cut off. It's right here. And I mix those in with my Pretty Sphere Face shadows and made my own 2 palettes out of them. And actually my Pretty Sphere Face order shipped like today. So that'll be coming. All right, I've got to see these 2 here. All right, so if you were late, Tears of Amethyst and Silent Goodbyes, even in the pan here, they look exactly the same. Oh, it's not going to fucking focus. Okay, interesting. And just swatching them on my regular arm, I did them next to each other. They look exact. That's why I'm putting them over the black, because I want to see what the fuck is going on here. So we got Tears of Amethyst. That's this one. So again, Chunky Monkey. We'll put that one over here. Okay. Because this is definitely green to pink to possibly gold. Yes, I can. You've got to be seeing that gold and the pink. Okay. So with the flipper, which is fine. Now we're going to go into this one. Silent Goodbyes. Again, it's a little Chunky Monkey. I think I got the same shadow twice. I really do. It's fucking exact. It is. I have 2 of the same shadow. Yeah. Here it's gold and pink. Here it's just gold. Here it's gold and pink again. And you go over here, it looks all pink, but it's gold. And looking at it down from this angle, it's green. But yeah, so it's exactly the fucking same. Exact. I mean, they're even moving in the same color. Yeah. Okay. Now you know. Now I will go on her website later, and I want to see in the comments if anybody put that. I might DM her. I mean, is it a big fucking deal? No. But should this happen? No. If I buy 9 shades, I expect 9 shades, not 2 of the same. And that on black proves it to me, without a doubt. I mean, same shimmer shade, same little shimmer colors. Yeah, so I mean, overall the palette's pretty. You can see I got 2 beautiful looks out of it. If it's on some crazy sale, fuck it, buy it. Fuck it, literally. That's what I was wondering, Rosie, if she, because Pat's been working with Louis Vuitton. Yeah, Too Faced looks. It's just, I don't know what's happening. What was $7,000? Oh, a purse. Right, no purpose. I'm like, purpose for what? Well, shit, the Louis Vuitton lipstick case that you can buy looks like, because it looks like their luggage. If you bought the lipstick that's 160, there's a little lipstick case that you can buy. So it's literally just about the size of the lipstick. That's like $3,000 for a lipstick case. And for that, it better jump out of the fucking box and go on my lips itself. I don't think she left Pat, but he knows she's a great artist. So Vuitton probably brought her in. She was like to help them if, say, makeup's kind of new to them. I don't know. Marshall Ulta has some very expensive stuff now that ships from elsewhere, but you can't use points on it. What? Must be from the new company they acquired. Oh, Space NK. The drawers that there's like 3 drawers. I don't think they were $20. Well, everything's gone up in price, as we all well know. I want to say mine ranged maybe 10. I can't see me paying like 15, but well, I don't know. I mean, they're big, don't get me wrong. I mean, they're fucking definitely like a foot wide, a little over a foot deep. Yeah. I mean, they're fucking big. Because they used to stack them on top of each other. And that's then once I found Tara years ago. So I always knew, like, if I can ever find Craftsman or whatever fucking tool cases at a great price, that's why I went with those. But I still use them. Oh, absolutely, Marsha. Yeah, it appears some of the companies are catering to the filthy rich. Of course they are, because they know they'll buy it. I mean, I have friends that are ridiculously, money wise, but even my girlfriends would not pay that for a lipstick. Lip balm, any of that. They'd be like, no, they're more than happy to just grab a L'Oreal lipstick. You know what I mean? Just because they have that kind of money doesn't mean they're going to buy it, but there's plenty of, don't forget, people that will to be able to go, I have a $3,000 lipstick case. Good for you. Yay. Alex at American Eagle had some great stuff. Okay, Patty. Yeah, same thing. Yeah, they'll hold up then, Teresa. Absolutely. But their price point, it's ultra luxury. They always been like that. Exactly, Patty. I'll stick to my Coach bag outlets. Hello, Bunny Buns. I miss you. Mwah. Driving home from a party. All right, so Patty said I'm 2 for 32, so that's 16 a piece. Huh. I have never seen that merchant. I'm not that I'd be buying a last thing I need is a fucking makeup bag or anything like that. But she put a makeup self-care bag from Ulta, put it in the cart, and there's a message, no coupons or points used on these products. That's weird. Because I actually had stopped at Ulta the other day to during the 21 days on one of the last orders, I think it was, I'd ordered in the KVD eyeliner, the blue one, Azurite, whatever it's called. I already have it, but I was like, oh, fuck it for $11.50, fucking give me a backup. Like I need a backup. And literally, as soon as I opened it, it was already flying out of the tube, and it was hard as a fucking brick. So even the girl, I'm like, oh, honey, it's dead. I said, it's dead. And she's trying to put, she goes, is this a liquid? I said, no, it's a gel liner. And now she's like trying to scrub it. I go, honey, it's dry as a bone. You're not getting any color off that. I'm telling you right now. She's like, oh, yeah, you're right. I'm like, yeah. And luckily I looked up in store first to go, is this available at my store? Because if it was, then I was going to grab one off the shelf, open it, and go, I want to make sure it works before I walk out of this store. And then I said to her, well, I'm pretty sure that KVD might be going under too. So no wonder they're trying to get rid of all their crap. It's old and, not working. But who the fuck I don't care if I paid $11 for it. I want my $11 back. It actually came to like $12.23 by the time, I got my tax and all that. And she said, even when she scanned it, she goes, oh my God, it even comes up RTV, which I know from working retail, return to vendor. So they have to return that to KVD Beauty. So it's like, okay, I guess I'm not getting the eyeliner. But and I was a good girl. I had mom in the car, so that helps. Mom was sitting in the car, even though I left her in with the air conditioning, the car running and all that. Walked in, right in line, give me my money back, right back out the door. Didn't even fucking look around, didn't even have my head going around like, what's over here? Nope. Just fucking in and out. Get me out of here. Like, I want enough shit. Don't need any more. All right. No. Very pretty, but on the Shattered Romance, you might get 2 of the same shade. I would guess they all ended up like this. I'm going to check her website. Just to see if she mentions, like, whoopsie. Yeah, or maybe Dede's watching. I don't know. Dede, if you are, it happens. I get it. I own a shit ton of makeup. Shit happens. Yeah, they're dead on though. Literally dead on. Yep. And some loose them. These lip glosses are nice though. They're really good. Shiseido Con. Let's show the makeup palette before I open this. Yeah, these still might be on sale on Ulta if anybody uses them. The J-Cat and lip makeup remover. Like I said, I bought some. I think they had I think it's a blush and a highlight. I think like the top is the blush, and then you like flip it open. And I think there's a highlighter underneath. So I bought that too. I think it's gonna show up maybe Wednesday or some shit. No. Obviously, I'll show it to you when I get it. But I've tried photographing that Dolce like 3 times already. I'm like, oh, you are going to be a nightmare. It's just because it's the whole thing is reflective. It's one of those where I'll have, like, it's a good enough picture for me to know that it's in my collection. That's why I kind of photograph everything too. And I may not post it because I go, to me, it's not perfect. So I may not post it, but I might if I can get the right shot. I guess we're going back to like 80s up here or some shit this week. So it's like, okay, it was like 38 degrees the other morning. Holy fuck. I'm about to put the electric blanket back on the bed, and then it's like going back to 80. So I go, guess I'm not putting that back on the bed. Fucking weather's just nuts. Absolutely nuts. Just iced tea and lemonade. Arnold Palmer. I think they're going out of business, Teresa. I really do. This KVD. I don't know if they were trying to sell again or got bought out again. I know I saw something about it. Because even Kat Von D's like, because I think they're going to rebrand again. And even Kat Von D, I think, is to the point of, will you just stop using my fucking initials? Just change the whole fucking name of the brand. Like, literally. It'd be so much easier. Because everybody knows, like, Kat has nothing to do with it. What do we got here? What are you yelling about? What? Yes, you're a pretty girl. Yeah. But if you come up here, you're going to fucking maul me. I know you are. Yeah, I don't trust you. Because you have claws. That's why. We all have animals. We all talk to our fucking animals. I'm going to go with this gray and this gray. I'm going to do a full-on, like, gray eye. I want to see what the fuck that looks like. Just for fun. We might do, like, 4 looks out of this one. Because I got at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shimmers or so. And you know I want to use, like, that coppery one. And I still have some on my lash line of the last one. What? I know you all want to see Charlotte too. Do I let you up here? What? I can see the shimmer across my lash line, so let me get that off first. Shyla, I gotta move some shit, and I will time to let you in my lap and hopefully not get mauled. Some here, some here. Those chunky monkey shadows in me just always have fallout. Always. All right. Okay. Come on. Jump it. Come on. Yeah. Come on. Say hi. Now, yeah, I know. Now you got all puffy. I've been brushing you every fucking day. How do you have all this puff all over you? Where? Shut. Stand up. She's so weird. You are so weird. You want it up here. Now stand up. Fuck off. I know you're not going to stay. You're going to fall off and you're going to rip me to fucking shreds. I already know this. Okay? You happy now? Yes, I'll give you pets. Actually, Mommy needs to get up anyway. Yeah. Yeah. See, you're stuck. Go. How's my baby so clean? She's weird. She wants to sit here and then she won't look up. She just wants to like, no. Crazy Shiloh. Do I have two Ahudas? I think I have the cherry blossom. Okay, I got the cherry blossom pressed. And I have the lilac. I don't think I have the peach. Or that ube, the purple one. Whatever the color is. I don't have that one. I got these three. And I've seen people mix them together and they look fine. So I don't see why it wouldn't be. I know, she really wants attention tonight. Miss Tracy Lee. How are you, darling? All right, what the fuck was I doing? I was putting eyeshadow on. Charlotte interrupting me. Wasting my time because you don't want to look up and say hi to you ladies. I'm trying to bust this gray out a little bit here. I still got those fucking sparkles in my goddamn line here. Hey! Stop eating that bag. I fucking hear you over there, you little shit. Eating a plastic bag. Chewing on it. Curiosity. I want to see if I can pick that shadow up with a brush. I should be able to. Maybe not. It's kind of picking up with a brush. Let's see. Yeah, I guess so. Dig it in there a little bit. I mean, literally put the gray underneath and then bam, there's your smoky eye. I just had to see what it looked like together. We'll play a little. Just going with the gray. Goes on the other side. I have a ton of shimmer down here, so I'll get covered up. What is poking up in the nose for? Prada eyeliner, black. And especially with this is when you would definitely want a tight line. Nice eyeliner. It's no better than any other eyeliner. You don't have to pay Prada prices, trust me. Black eyeliner is a black fucking eyeliner. I was laughing at the girl at the Ulta. She was like, now she's trying to sell me another blue eyeliner. She's like, oh, what about Stila? Or what about NYX? Or I go, honey, I know you don't know me because I haven't been in here in a long time. I said, I probably have over 400 eyeliners. So trust me, if there's a fucking eyeliner on the market, I already own it. I said, first thing when everybody launches new, I go, new eyes, eyeliner, boom. First thing I look for. She was like, oh, gotcha. I'm like, yeah. I go, so don't try to sell me an eyeliner. I already own them all. And if I don't own it, it's because I looked at the formula and went, no, that ain't going to last anyway. Not the best smoky eye here. What the hell? A little white up here. I'll be breaking out the tape tonight to get this shit off me. I have glitter everywhere. Fucking everywhere. All right. Next one. Well, let's go with this dark blue. Okay. Dark. Keep changing brushes on you tonight. I get a little more precise with mark. That's so dark that it looks almost exactly like the gray. It's even darker than the gray. Way darker than the gray. Because there's the gray. This is the blue I'm putting on right here. Well, I can maybe take the gray on the edge of the blue. Purple sparkles over here. White again. I'm blocking, I'm sorry. Fucking highlighter's just blinding you. Yeah. I'm gonna do the blue next to it. Fuck it. The chunky monkey blue. Put something in front of it. Not really. Nope. This, I love these kind of shades. I have this shade 100 times over, and so do you. The purple to blue or blue to purple. Because I love both colors. So, you know, it's like a perfect shade for me. Blue to purple, purple to blue. Gorgeous. And even this, I would bring like, you know, a bright liner, maybe not so bright, but maybe even like, you know, a deeper liner. I already fucked up putting liner on this eye, so it's gonna be fun to get off. Wow, I am just a fucking mess. I'm gonna use my eye makeup. I have micro glitter just everywhere. I got 2 blushes on. Let's see. This side I have on Bubblegum Bitch to start. These are creams. And then Walk of Shame is on this side. I did a Gimme Glow haul too. So cream. These 2 are creams. Very light. Bubblegum pink. And then over the top, I got this big girl, which is Lilac Euphoria and Lavender Trip. So this is on this side as blush also, and then the highlighter is on both sides. And then the lippy is Max Spice and let's put on top here. Gimme Glow lip gloss in Old Rose, something like that. There's 6 of them. I bought there's a whole bundle. Yes, Tracy. Yeah, I think it's some other girl, and her name is Huda too. She was mixing the peach and the cherry one together, and must have said something to Huda about it, and so now it is. It's just dual packaging, basically stuck together. And yeah, it has one of those inserts that you could twist. So it's like, oh, I just want the peach. Cool. You can get just the peach out. Oh, I want just the pink. You know, get the pink out. Or you could just, and both colors, you can get them out at the same time and then mix them together and pat away. Thanks, Teresa. I like a grungy green too. That'll be next. Yeah, so funny last week, Tracy. Well, the Wrap Lash is a tubing mascara, and the Colossals, I don't think that's a tubing, right? Where is it? I don't think the Colossal one's a tubing. So it's a different formula. I know I have it somewhere. Did I declutter it? Hey, it's fucking around here somewhere. 2 different formulas. So the Wrap Lash, I do like a tubing mascara. It's great for, you know, weddings, shit like that. If you don't want it to fall off, you know, because it's going to wrap your lashes. Yes, well, I had to wash the hair again today. So yeah, it's changing up a little. Well, all the fucking gray came right out, as you can see. But it's definitely more blue now. Yeah. Like I said, half the jar was purple that I put in the thing, and the rest was blue. And then I found another purple, and I squeezed that in, but it was lilac, so that wasn't going to change anything. But I went and got a facial on Wednesday, and my hairdresser was actually in too. So I was like, she's like, oh, girl, hair's looking great. I go, don't worry, girl, when this shit washes out, I'll be in to be blonded again. I said, because I am going to go. Now I got a bunch of purples too. So I'm like, I'm going to go back to probably full purple up top, and then I'll do the blue from here down. And then when that wears off, put the blue right over the purple. You know me, I use it up. Caitlin doesn't like the tubing. Yeah, I mixed them together just as I had them on the blushes. And you had to go really light. If you go back to the beginning of the video, I mean, they're fucking pigmented. And they actually came with, she has brushes that match. So if you pick like one of the peach shades, you could pick a peach brush, the pink ones, a pink, and there's probably another one. But I was barely touching those, and it's like, oh shit. I can just tell by even tapping off on the back of my hand. I'm glad the Colossal is your favorite. Yay! Absolutely, Tracy. You got it. Yeah, you never know with me. I might go live in the morning. Who knows? I never know. But I'll DM you if I go and we'll do it. I don't know what's happening this week. I don't know. I have a kind of quiet week. Those happen occasionally. Because work's been quiet, but real estate. I have agents that do regular houses and all that, but the owner and one of my other agents down the shore, they deal mainly in HUD, Veterans Administration, Fannie Mae, shit like that. So government, and since the government shut down, whoopsie. So I'm like laughing because I put in a bill to get paid because I pay electric on certain houses. And the last one, the check came pretty quick. So I was like, well, put it in and I'll go next week to check the mail because I always go like when I get a massage. My massage therapist is down the street from my old office that I used to work at. And I said, we'll see if the payment's there. If not, because I don't know if it comes, because it says it comes from, Veterans Administration. But it could be that the place where I'm uploading the bill to, they could be the ones actually just cutting the checks for Veterans Administration, the VA. So it'll be interesting. That was even the prior owner. That's all 98% of our business, I would have said at that point, was all just government. And trust me, you just don't get to go sell government fucking houses. They had to go through all this crazy shit to go sell these government houses. Because of course they're gonna background check them. They're gonna do everything. So see what happens. But the agents, they make money in other ways too. Do broker price opinions, and they can make like 50, 60 bucks for 5 minutes of work. So it's better to make 50, 60 bucks than nothing. But those are from companies outside the government too. I am just trying to get some of this shimmer off that's all over me. There's probably no foundation left on this. And that Prada eyeliner, we'll just let it do its thing. I do with the eye primer. I need a cigarette. It's always about an hour and a half in that I'm like, I need a smoke. So, smoke break while we pick the next colors. Let's go let the primer sit. Oh, okay, I got you, Teresa. But the blue eyeshadow side was the January winter frosty look. It grows, Patty. That's what happens. She said hers. Patty chopped off all her hair. She said, it's already grown back. I can see the silver again. I know. I agree, Tracy Lee. It's freaking never ending. Well, your hair grows like a weed anyway. For like 2 weeks, of course. You're going to Vegas without me? That is sweet. That is so sweet, Tracy. She had the nicest thing happen to me today. A patient that I clicked with, invited her for a consultation at her med spa, and she did a free mini facial and a laser treatment. Yes, they still self love. And if you like her and you like the treatment, then they go back. It's just like my little dermatologist, not dermatologist, esthetician. She's like 20 something years old. And she's at the salon where my girlfriend Tiffany owns that does my hair. And the poor thing, she's trying to get business. And even I've, taken business card to hers, popping them around, going, somebody will come in here. She did a facial the other day. It was $45. I was like, girl, you don't have to give me a discount. She's like, no, it's an October, November special thing we're running. I'm like, no problem. I still flip her a $10 tip. And then I booked another appointment for like second week in November. I said, get me another one, because I always try to every month, a little over a month. It's nice to have a nice facial. And she uses like all Dermalogica, and she's fun. We shoot the shit. She's a cute little thing. You were hoping for a month on the hair growing out. Yeah, I wish. Oh, my mother used to work at the Golden Nugget for years. I worked at the Westward Ho for one night. That was it. That was enough of that job. One of my shorter jobs, the shortest job ever was it was either 3 or 4 hours at the cable company. And I was just like, after 3 hours, you're going to go on break and lunch. And I went in the parking lot, sat there and went, yeah, you ain't going back in there. You ain't. Called them up. Yeah, I'm out. Like I said, there's always another fucking job. It's the least of my fucking worries. I just, when I know a job's not going to click, it ain't going to click, and I'm not going to kill myself to go, I'm going to stay. And no, I couldn't even make it through the fucking day there. I was like, nope, not happening. Oh, that's so cool. You got married at the Nugget. Nice. The Westward Ho was one of the OG casinos in Vegas, around the strip. I was a change girl for one night. And now this is when the change girls, you had to, if you'd been to Vegas. Now I moved there, it was early 90s, really like 91. I was probably 21. This is when you had to wear like on your waist and, quarters, dimes, nickels. I don't think they had us carry pennies. Why the fuck would we carry pennies? Because they didn't have penny machines back then. Probably just those and some cash because people would break cash. Because a lot of times they didn't have like those cash machines where you could put in $20 and they didn't have tickets back in the day. This is when the money would come dumping out of the machine when you hit a jackpot and shit like that. We all know I have a bad back. I've had a bad back since I was a teenager. One night of just wearing that heavy ass change, because it's on your hips and on the front of you. I remember it was a third shift, of course, when you're new, you're going to get third. I think I called my mom at about 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. I was like, girl, just run me a hot fucking bath and I'll be home shortly. Because I could barely walk by the end of the fucking day. Just from all that weight. That fucking change was heavy. So that was a one night job. Yes, I got to be a hoe for the night. Teresa, I've had over 30 jobs. Literally over 30 jobs. I've done all kinds of shit. I've delivered flowers. That was actually a kind of a fun job because at least when you went to somebody's door, they weren't like, what the fuck do you want? Or some bullshit. Because I'm assholes to people. They show up at my fucking door. And you just make somebody's day of they open the door and you're standing there with this big ass fucking thing of flowers. And it was actually a fun way for me to, when I moved to this town I live in now, I didn't know it that well. And again, we didn't have Garmin's, any of that shit. So I always look on a map and then go, oh, okay, take this street to this street to this street. Okay, and the house should be somewhere up on the left. Well, I managed to drive across this entire country a couple times without a fucking Garmin. Just a paper fucking map. I was a change girl. So you just walked around and people went, change. And they'd hand me, $20 and they want 2 things of quarters. Well, here's 2 things of quarters. That was all I did. I could never be a cocktail waitress. Oh, you have a Westward Ho in Arizona. Nice. I've never been a waitress or cocktail waitress or anything. I did go to bartending school. I'm technically a bartender, but then I never even worked a bartending job. It was a fun thing to just take. Because even the bartending jobs, that's what I was going to try for in Vegas. But a lot of times I didn't know this. Of course, they don't tell you in fucking school, like typical. Kind of when you start at the bar, you're more of a bar back, where now you're bringing up ice, restocking glasses, restocking beer. You're not sitting there making fucking drinks. And I'm like, I did not go to fucking school to stock ice. I went to school to make fucking drinks. And they were like, that's how it works. I'm like, well, I ain't gonna be no fucking cocktail waitress then or fucking bartender. But I am licensed, or was, or certified, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I ran my buddy's liquor stores for a long time. That's where I met Greg. I've worked at multiple secretarial jobs. The phone sex joint in Vegas, that was my main job there, which learned a lot there, let me tell you. But it was fun. Every day there was definitely something new. All right. We got to go with these greens here. We use these three. So that one, because that's the gray I already used. So we're just go with those three. I've worked at property management companies. I have them written down somewhere because you know me with aphantasia. Me and my mom sat there one day and was like, "What job do you have?" That was the short one. That was 3 hours. Because that's how I've always looked at life. There's always another fucking job, and there is. I worked at the depot. I worked at a place in Michigan called Herbal Lumber. That's where I started in the lumber business. Vegas, I worked at Depot and another lumberyard there. I started at another lumberyard there. And all they wanted to use me for is they saw that I worked at the depot here in Connecticut that I got fired from. First job I ever got fired from. They wouldn't tell me why. But then we all sued them to fucking hell anyway, because they were fucking women over back in the day. But I made $12,000 off them for fucking over women, so that was a nice little. I had these attorneys call me at like 7 o'clock in the fucking morning, because I'm like I'd work 2-3 jobs out all night. It's Vegas, I'm young. I'm gonna fucking party all night. They're like, oh hi, such and such lawyers. I'm like, what? They're like, oh, did you work for Home Depot? Yeah. What do you want? Like at 7 o'clock in the morning. We're gonna have a conference call. Is that okay? Yeah. What do you want? Oh, we're gonna do a class action lawsuit against them. Want to tell us your story? I'm like, okay. I'm gonna tell you right now. I swear like a trooper. So get ready. And proceeded to give them all the info I had about how they fucked me over and take all these classes to be a manager, to go into the managerial positions. And it was all just a farce. Like they were never gonna fucking promote you at all. And sure as fuck, $12,000 later showed up. I was like, fuck yeah. And I blew that money. I had fucking fun with it. Because again, it's just money. Free money. But after that, Home Depot, magically, there was women running all the departments and managers and store managers. And Depot had to pay out to learn a lesson, like, as you've seen plenty of corporations. I mean, the guys would get mad because I can outsell them all fucking day long. I didn't even have to try. But I'd also be in mini skirts, high-heeled work boots, because, of course, back in the day, they had work. They literally, like, the tan work boots that lace up, but they had high heels. Little mini skirt with my stupid orange fucking apron thing and whatever. I can outsell the boys all day long. And they didn't like that. Because as I'm sitting there in a room of like 10 men and they're like, we have to let you go. I'm like, excuse me? What the fuck did I do wrong? Well, at that point I go, none of you motherfuckers can tell me what the fuck the problem is. I went off. And I was just like, you know what? Go fuck yourself. And it was fuck you all the way through the store. I was working the special order desk, grabbing my shit, This one chick, I had trained her. She was a cash register girl, just run the cash registers. Like, you fucking bitch. You basically took my fucking job. I go, but you're still not going to get paid what I got fucking paid because I can already guarantee you they don't want to pay you what they paid me. And fucked them all the way out the store. And after that, anybody who got fired was walked out because they didn't need another me going through fucking screaming, go fuck yourselves, you assholes. So that was a fun one. I still try to avoid the depot to this day. I mean, sometimes I'll just have the shit that Lowe's doesn't have, and I have to get it there, but I'd rather not give them a fucking dime. And fuck with me. All right. I've never worked in a food, like fast food, nothing with food. My mother was a waitress, and she's like, you will launch somebody's fucking shit right at them. I'm like, probably. Because she would tell me, stories of, how these people act, especially in Vegas. They're fucking drunk, obviously, so that didn't help at all. And I'm like, you put up with that shit? I would have launched that motherfucker's dinner right in his fucking face. She's like, yeah, that's why I don't ever get a job doing that. This is gorgeous. Oh my God. Okay. Love that. Love that. All right. Crease, lid. Now we're going to go up here. And then I'm going to go up here because I got to play with that shade eventually. But we got to see what this deep burgundy can do. Or should I go with the clay? We're going with the burgundy and the clay. Fuck it, they're in the same aisle. The hell other stupid jobs that I had. I've worked in a bank. I was a bank teller. That was boring as fuck again. That was one of those jobs where I was just like, please let somebody rob this place. I am so fucking bored. And some of the girls like, I've been doing this for 15 years, 20 years. I'm like, are you fucking serious? You've been doing this for this long? How do you fucking stand it? I'm like, this job is fucking boring. I'm going to hit it with that clay color. That's the clay. That's that one. Yes, Teresa. Yeah, walked her. That's what they did back in the day. Yeah, even mom, after I was like, I need some more maps of New England just in case. And mom gave me a couple from there. Yeah, that's great that you taught your daughter that, though. Because again, you got to be able to read a fucking map. That should be taught in school, personally. Because even then, say like your Garmin or something dies, like I said, I've driven across this country fucking at least 3 times with just a fucking map, a paper map. I think what other stupid jobs I've had some wingers. The liquor store, that was a long time too. Some of them have been like, even the job I'm at now, I've been at shit. I came back here. I worked for property management. I worked for Kenny. I've been doing the real estate for, I'm guessing, 15 years, if not more. Because even the phone sex at the time when I was in my 20s, that was one of my longest. It was like 5 or 6 years. That's why I've never worried. Oh, I lose a job, there's always another fucking job. I've said that 1,000 times. Why stay in a job you fucking hate? I cannot be one of those people that wakes up in the morning and like, I can't believe I have to go to this job. Fuck that. You gotta want to go to work. Okay, this I'm gonna try to use. Oh no, that's a chunky monkey. I'm gonna try to use both shades in here. I'll put the coppery shade on the outer. I don't know what these are gonna pick up. Oh, it's kind of picked up keep that on the outer. Sometimes you just gotta use a goddamn finger with these fucking things. Because that has a little duochrome to it, gold. It goes that coppery to pink, it looks like. I'm going to put this shade here. Molten Citrine. I think that was just a regular shimmer from right. Yeah. Should be. Yes. Plain gold. There you go. That one. Pretty. Take a little bit of that whitish shade up here. Love this green. Love the green. Gorgeous. All right. Patty, I need a job. You'll find one. There you go, Alex. Exactly. Job as a bartender at a bar and a strip club in Jacksonville. Even I thought of doing the strip club. Like, oh, I could be a bartender there. But I'm like, oh, too much distractions with everybody just running around. That's messed up. When they let you go from Lowe's, they walked her to the door and said, "We wish you well." And she turned and said, "I hope you get audited." I would have called the IRS home. It's fun being young and having the crazy jobs. Thank you, Shelley. Shakes the green. Alex, just to be clear, she was the bartender. She wasn't stripping. That's fine. Oh, there you go. The same owner owned both places, so close one and open the other. Exactly. I worked 3 jobs. Oh, and that was another job I had in Vegas. I was actually I was a bartender evaluator. This fucking guy meet me in parking lots, which is fucking wild. Hand me fucking $1,000 or whatever, and he owned a shitload of bars, so he would want me to go to all the bars and literally sit there and, see how the bartenders interact. Now I would go at all different times. Sometimes I would work my phone sex job first, then go to that after. So sometimes I'd work phone sex till like 10 o'clock at night, then go the bartending thing from 10 till sometimes like 4 in the morning. And I was dying because, of course, this one girl, now it was, the bar was doing pretty good, but she's going right along. Ask them what they wanted. Ask them what they wanted. The person next to me, she literally skips over me because I'm like, I'll have a, and she just goes to the fucking guy next to me. I'm thinking, you're fired. You see, I'm looking right at you. I'll have a, and she just fucking ignored me. Went to the guy, and I was just like, bitch, you're gone. Because then I'd even have to just take, like, go to the ladies' room, see if everything's been cleaned, things like that. And I was allowed to gamble. The only thing I couldn't do was say load the machine. So that means, like, especially in Vegas back in the day, it was you can only put like 5 quarters because they didn't want me to hit jackpots. Because a lot of places, even bars, have like progressive. Which so I could put in 1 quarter, 2 quarter. I'd play up to 4 because I'm playing with this guy's fucking money. And sure as hell, I'd hit 4. I'd make money, and then I'd go meet this guy in a parking lot like once a week, and here's me trying to hand him back the money, going, here's the money, here's all my reports on the bars, and have at it. I would be like, take the money. He's like, girl, just fucking keep reusing the money. I'm like, oh, all right. And then he must have bought a new club, and he was like, oh, I need you to go to this club, but it's a gay bar. I'm like, okay, no problem. But I'm like, fuck, I gotta take my girlfriend with me and her husband. Just because I'm like, I've never been in a gay bar by myself, so I didn't know what to expect. And the funniest thing, walk in, and they were really like these big round podiums and shit. And this person's back was to me, but they were built like a fucking dude, like muscles, like a bodybuilder. And I'm like, holy shit, look at that fucking dude. Spun around, it was a girl, because then now she had the long hair. I was just like, wow, okay. So we just got a booth, ordered drinks, because there was nowhere even to sit at the bar. So I just had to watch from where I was sitting, to watch the bartenders of And everybody was having a grand old time. The music was thumping. It was really nice. And I said, all right, since I had a guy with me, I said, you go check the men's bathroom. I'll check the women's. Still just kind of scoped out the place to make sure it's overall clean, that everybody was, and it was fine. But it was just so funny, just that first thing of, wow, look at that dude. Oh my God, it's a girl. Like, holy shit. No, Teresa, this is Dede's signature. This is Broken Jewels. This is the pressed pigment one that I'm playing with now. The Gimme Glow is just the highlighters and the blushes. The eyeshadows tonight are all Dede's signature. Nice, Patty. Store manager was removed, fired. Hi, Brittany. It's good to learn how to read a map. An actual, don't get me wrong, a Garmin and all that, it's pretty on. Don't get me wrong. It is. But to pull out your own state map and, see northeast, southwest, and this goes here, this goes. And even back in the day, there's like, say at the bottom of a map, it would have like a little, like 1 inch equals, 100 miles. Because my friends got married in Vegas, and then me and my mom, it was funny, we went on their honeymoon with them, but we did a out west trip where we went to Monument Valley and the Grand Canyon and all that shit. But I had now drive to all these places, the Meteor Crater in Arizona. We just did like, kind of flip through. And I'd already been to most of these places. Went to Colorado, went on fucking steam train rides up the mountain, all kinds of crazy shit. But again, I had to use like that little thing at the bottom to go, all right, how far is this? And trying to figure out where hotels are. And because there was no fucking internet. There was no internet. I survived. We all did. Oh my God, 1998, I was 28 years old. Thanks, Daddy. Oh, nice. Tracy's daughter's 1998 too. Exactly, Alex. That's what she told her kids. It doesn't matter what job you have, as long as you're happy to get up and go to it every day. Absolutely. I know Caitlin just turned 30. She was born in 95. Oh, there you go, Shelly. Oh, yeah. Her funniest job was working at the tap bar. A lot of cuties, absolutely. Oh, the titty bar. I thought it was a tattoo shop. Went to plenty of strip clubs. Been there, done that. Oh, I can only imagine what you saw in Taco Bell. Yeah. That's why I said I've never worked at a restaurant ever, any kind of thing like that. Yeah, that's why it's scary to eat out. And to this day, like, I don't think I even send food back. It could be fucking raw, and I'll just be like, can I just get a box? I'll take it home. I'm just not as hungry as I thought, and go home and cook something else. Because I'm always, what are they doing in that kitchen? Well, this isn't cooked right, and next thing they're spitting in it or doing something that they shouldn't be. And me, I'm kind of that germaphobe in that area, going, mm-mm, mm-mm. Let me get these two off. I love the green. I like this though too, even though the gold kind of overtook the little bit I put over here, but that's all right. Just makeup, it washes away. How am I doing on time? I'm doing. I didn't actually read that. Part of that Prada eyeliner still kind of holding on a little bit. To those of you that just jumped in, I'll explain what's on my hand over here in a minute. This palette is pressed pigments that I'm using, the Broken Jewels. most of it off here. Q-tip. Straighten the lash line on both sides. Got Pat McGrath holding on. Yeah, don't mind the smudgy eyeliner. I did an all gray look, and I just wanted to see how it would look with the full eyeliner and all that shit going. Okay, this here. You can see it here. Okay, it's not the same swatch. Again, Dede signature. This is called Shattered Romance. This is an eyeshadow palette. In this palette, you have this shade here. It blew me out. You're live. Yeah, no shit, I'm live. Now they have different names. This one's called Tears of Amethyst, and this one is Silent Goodbyes. Now, just for me looking at the palette, I was like, huh, I think I have two of the exact same shade in here. That's probably a goof. So when I initially, I'll do them again. So that's why I put them over black, because I wanted to verify. Because I knew over the black I'd see it. So these are the two. I call them chunky monkey shades because you can see how it's chunky. You got to break down those formulas. So I happen to swatch them like I'm doing now for you right next to each other. So this is bearskin, obviously. This is over the black. The black, I can always tell more. I have two of the exact same shade. I don't think it's supposed to be like that in this palette, obviously, because why the fuck would you put two of the exact same shade? But these are dead on, so the same shade ended up in here twice. I don't know if it's every palette. It could just be my palette. Who the fuck knows? But I just realized some of you joined in and be like, why the fuck does she only have these two swatches on her hand? It's technically these over. This shows how over black can change the color of duochromes, multichromes. And a lot of times if I have a big palette full of duochromes or multichromes, you'll see me put black all the way down my arm. Because I want to see over a dark, how you can see the shifts better. But yeah, so that's why I have this. I had to let that dry for like 10 minutes. So it's a little whoopsie. Shit happens. What can you do? Could be, I'm guessing it's a goof. And that's again where I am just honest and showing you guys. Oh, I'm not gonna sit here and fucking lie about it and go, no, they're different. No, they're the fucking same. And I don't know why. I have no idea why, but it just could have been a manufacturer's thing. And like I said, I'm pretty sure it was on sale, and the color story just caught me. Y'all watch me, I like those shades, so I was buying it regardless. But hey, you get doubles sometimes. Oh yeah, that's a cool one. I like that. Ooh, that'd be a scary job, Shelly. Working in a halfway house, yeah. She remembers Fed coming in, picking up guys that were in trouble. Oof. The marshals and all that, that'd be scary. It'd be interesting, but scary. It was a strict facility. They just call, yeah, because sometimes they just like to call it a halfway house. I get you on that. I mean, but as any of you know, just even if you're married or living with somebody or whatever, still cleaning the fucking house and washing floors and bathrooms and cooking, that's a fucking job. So I'm never one to even knock a housewife to go, hey, you guys stay home, watch your kids and all that. Fucking do it. That's a job. Bet you're glad you don't work there now, Shelly. Can you imagine the psychos you'd have to fucking deal with nowadays? I mean, psychos are psychos, but lately the crazies come out of everybody. Where's Kat? We haven't seen Kat in 2 weeks. I didn't miss her on here, did I? Miss Kat Kim? My Canadian girls. Did they bail on us? We've had it with America. So has America. Don't worry. All right. Which row haven't I used? Did I use them all? Fuck, I think I did. Well, you know I'm going to have to use that lilac purple now because that's one shade I didn't use. I've used almost every shade in here. I don't think I've used that one yet. This one here. I know I've used the purple. I didn't use the purple yet. I used that whole row, that whole row. I used these two. I didn't use the black. I didn't need to. I'm going to do the purple with that one there and definitely that one eye. I gotta say, I've not seen many bad purples lately. I think all the it seems like all the manufacturers have finally gotten the purple formulas down because purples used to be a fucking nightmare back in the day. That's how you basically judge a palette on how the fucking purples worked. And I don't think I've had a bad purple eyeshadow in fucking years at this rate. And this bitch goes right on. And that shows all the new formulas they've come out with over the years. Well, this ain't CoverGirl from fucking 20 years ago. Using that whitish shade. I don't want to say it's white because it's really not white. What's it called? It's called Opal Dust. Looks white in the pan, but it's not stark white. I knocked the head off it. I'm surprised I can lift my fucking arms after today with the power washer. Even at one point, Greg's like, because me and Greg will, like, okay, he's taller, he does the top, and then I take mid down. And I was just going to fucking town, and even my hand was like locked. And he's like, give me that. And he goes, I had to like peel my fucking hand off the trigger. I was like, oh yeah, my hand's kind of stuck. Yeah, I guess I need a break for a few minutes. Then he did a little more. Then I was like, give it to me. I'll just do it with my left hand. So then I was doing lefty. We were fucking soaked, covered in all kinds of shit. It was just like, get it done. Rosie was in here. I know we haven't seen Kat in like 2 weeks. Because I know I was gone for 2 weeks. Kat's here. Oh my God. See, we just said your name. It's like, say your name 3 times and you show up. Girl, we've missed you. Hope everything's well in Canada. You're like, yay. I would never quit the Saturday Lives. Honey, I had to help a person move last week. And then the week before that, I could have went live. But I was just like, let me spend time with the hubby and all that. So that's where I filmed a video. And I even said it was like Thursday. I think I was just like, it's Thursday, but you're seeing this on Saturday. And I could have came on that night. And I was like, spend some time with the hubs. I mean, because a lot of times, you know, he works a lot. So we don't get to hang out as much. But no, girl, no, I ain't quitting Saturday nights anytime soon. He's lurking. What's the cool sun and moon behind that skull? This one? Lunar Beauty. Or this? This is a lava lamp. Yeah, this is a lava lamp. It's like 25 years old. It still works. But those palettes are all, besides the parental advisory, all Lunar Beauties over here, mainly, most of it. Oh, yes, I won't be on the 25th. Sorry. Well, we might, well, no, because that's already, Patty's actually coming to Connecticut to go to a show at the casino. So me and my mom are going over and getting a hotel room near the casino, and we're going to hang out with Patty and her husband probably before they go to the show and after they go to the show. And me and mom are going to gamble. So yes, the 25th I will not be on, but maybe I'll do it Friday. Who knows? You never know with me. Thank you, Patty. No, I'm not going anywhere. You ain't getting rid of me that easy. I got all this fucking makeup to play with. I gotta show it to somebody. All right, what was I doing? Purple. Did I put this on? No. All right, now I'm going in with this shade here. I don't think I've used. I think that's the one shade I haven't used in the black. There you go. And again, simple, easy. 2 shades done. Well, 3 if you count the little white for the brow bone. That's what I like. Nice and easy. Except for the 800 pounds of glitter that's under my face. We'll just say I started Halloween early. I'm a Cullen. Because even this eye. Breaking out the tape tonight. Fucking, I use painter's tape. That blue tape that you tape off so you can rip off when you're actually painting. It's really not that sticky. And even sometimes I'll just like slap the piece on my hand just to make it a little less sticky. I can stick it right over my eyelashes. Hasn't pulled an eyelash out yet. Don't ask me how, but it hasn't. All right, so what do we want to do over here? Did I use? I think I used every one of these shades. I did. I had to have. All right, well, just to use the black, I'm going to now fucking play with this. We're going to go black, gray, and probably these greens. Maybe this green I'll put back on. So it'll be on this side instead. Just fucking around. You know me, I try to use everything. I'm not a black eyeshadow person. Just not. You can use it with liners, you know, all that shit. Let me get a little of this down. I'm going to the denser brush to. We're missing Miss Laura too. I can't remember if she said she was going shopping. Something like that. I can't remember. Now I'm just putting the gray right over the black. And since they're pressed pigments, it'll bring it down. Go back into that. The whitest shade. Because even that I can put that on the tip. Get that end to really blow out gray. All right, so now I'm going in with Golden Shard, which is that green at the bottom. That I already had, but that's okay. Ooh, she's bright. That's how bright she was. Cigarette out. This is my actual makeup remover. Trying to get some of these. Put the cap back on. I definitely need a green or black liner. I know I got green. Dark green. What do we got here? I know I got green in here from like Charlotte or no, Victoria. Victoria Beckham. Surfside. Keep pulling the wrong side off. That doesn't go well. Yeah, it'll go with the outside. Okay, close enough. Close enough. Very nice eyeliners. She actually, all her products are really fucking nice. I think I saw an angled brush out here. Didn't I bring one out? Yeah. I'm going to take the... Hi, Shyla. We're not playing your bullshit game again. All right, going to that dark green. Yeah, we already played that. You didn't play correctly, so... Nope. Nope. Black. Oh, fuck, I'll just put this one on too. It's sitting here in front of me. Screw it. Go. She has a new kind of basic brown palette out. Looks nice though. But her shit's expensive, but nice products. I'm still covered in glitter, which is fine. Can't close this. There we go. All right. I'm gonna leave those two on. Let's change lip glosses. Just gonna kind of pat that one off. I have MAC Spice on underneath for a lip liner. So I'll just leave that on. Let's go for the darker one, right? Is this the darkest one? This was a lip gloss. I thought they were matte lip liquid. They're lip glosses. I'm gonna say this one's the darkest. Toasted marshmallow. Fall over right there. Nice little vampy. Doesn't go, but I don't give a shit. Doesn't have to go. It's just playing with makeup. I'm not over here looking for perfection. Do you want to know? All right. Anybody want swatches of anything else? You know me. Let me know. I'm easy. I'm easy going. I'll keep up here. Brian Adams. Yep. We love Canadians. Pat Benatar I would have liked. He has good music. Do you need this palette? Probably not. You have all these shades just as well as I do. Of the three you mentioned, no. I don't do Bella Butte Bar. They already pissed me off once, so they lost me. Singe Beauty, I have nothing. That palette didn't do anything for me at all. Even the I was kind of shocked at what Lethal. I think it's Lethal. When did they come out with some sorcery or whatever the fuck the palette was? It was, to me, it was just boring. I was like, okay, this ain't doing it. That's good, cat though. No shopping. I feel you, cat. I feel you. Yeah. Even when I went to return like the Ulta, the freaking eyeliner, for me to be able to walk into Ulta, just go right in and right back out the door, takes a lot to not go like, well, while I'm here, no, like nope. Oh, that would have been a great show too, Teresa. And we probably have this green Shelly somewhere in our collection. Never be embarrassed by the music you listen to. You are allowed to rock out to whatever you want. Fuck the neighbors. Hi, pinpointing. Yeah, definitely tons of great songs. Oh, is Greg in here? Hi, Greg. I think it's Patty's Greg, not my Greg. I actually, can you believe it? I never saw Guns N' Roses. I would always hear about other concerts where they would keep like the audience waiting or some shit sometimes for like 3 hours. And I'm thinking, Axel, eat a dick. I did not pay all this money for these fucking thing to sit around in a fucking, stadium after the opening acts have already done their shit to sit there for another 3 fucking hours until you decide to come out. Go fuck yourself. So I have never gone to a Guns N' Roses concert. I probably would have liked to, but again, I put up with that shit. I'm not going to sit in here for 3 fucking hours wait for you to come out. That's in my 20s. I would have been like, fuck you. Like, I ain't playing that bullshit game. Yeah, the tariffs. Even if y'all watch Tara, I can't remember what the hell she ordered. She she was worried she was going to miss out on something, and she ended up buying it from that Selfridges that I've ordered from in the past. Because when Tara talked about Selfridges, I'm like, what the hell is this? And I'd done several orders from there, and even their advent calendars. And I wish she would have told us how much, because she's like, you don't even want to know what I paid for shipping. So I'm thinking she must have got slapped a lot for Tara to even say that. I'm surprised Wicked Widow hasn't come out with a Halloween palette. Oh my God, Loverboy. My mom liked their music. Yes, Cat, that troublemaker. They're out of England. You might have them in Superdrug. Do you have Superdrug in Canada? Because I know they're definitely Superdrug. I've actually got another order from them. It's sitting upstairs. That'll be in here too. Sebastian Bach, he fucking rocks. He was hot as hell back then. He's aged a little bit now, but he can still hit the fucking notes. That Young Blood, he's pretty good too. I saw Metallica multiple times. Those were great shows. Clenona fucks you in Canada? They're in Canada. They're right in fucking Toronto. Even them. I did an order with them. It was taking forever. And I paid like $16 for shipping. And I'm fucking emailing them like, where the fuck is this order? And she's writing back, well, there's only 2 of us and we only work 5 days a week and all this. I'm looking, you're a fucking indie brand. At that point, I didn't realize they were in Canada until probably like after I got it or something of where they were in Canada. And I was like, I could have fucking drove there from Connecticut, just go even see Niagara fucking Falls. Met up with Stephanie. I could have met up with her, Glamzilla. And I'd be like, girl, meet me at Tim fucking Hortons and bring me my fucking eyeshadow palettes. And then this is like when they first launched, because that's when I would jump on these indie brands when they first came out. And every one of the shadows like fucking creased on me horribly. And I never bought from them again. Just like, okay. Oh, I love some poutine. Oh, love me some poutine. Our bacon's better than yours, though. You guys call bacon, it's actually like ham. Our bacon's the long one that I didn't eat bacon for years. Anything that starts out this big when you put it in the fucking pan and ends up this big by the time it's done, I'm like, what the fuck kind of magic is this? You know, literally bacon goes going. Wasn't a bacon. Now I'll eat bacon, but for years I wouldn't eat it. Just like, what the fuck? Elton John would be an awesome show. They're raising Bad Company. I've seen AC/DC and the Scorpions the most. I've seen them each like, and again with the affilate, 6 to 7 times, something like that. The Byredo, yes, Alex, she bought the Byredo palette. And she said the shipping was just like, oof. I could only imagine what the fuck she paid for that shipping. Probably $100. Yeah, I saw that Keith Urban and Nicole Kidman split up. And of course, he's with some other younger chick. They've been together like 20 fucking years or something, haven't they? Yeah, I'm guessing too that Alex, that she paid probably double. Oh, Pearl Jam. Hell yeah, Eddie Vedder. Heart, absolutely. I can't believe we don't have Superdrug in Canada. Because I got it shipped here and they came on England. Only took a fucking week to get here too. And whatever the hell I was charged on my card, it just said shipping like $11 or some shit. But there was no extra tariffs, and it's not like DHL or anybody was like, hey, bitch, you want your order? It's going to cost you an extra $100. I'd be like, well, fuck you, send it back. So the troublemaker could be worth looking into. Again, everything is under 10 pounds. England money, 10 pounds. But so far, everything I've gotten from them, like I said, the second haul I did is basically blushes, highlighters, an eyeshadow palette, the blue eyeliner, which I finally got my hands on because that's why I didn't order it the first time because they didn't have it. It was out of stock. And then, so once I get the second order in, I can still grab, because I had the foundations from the first order. I think I even ordered bronzers in the second one. So there's like, I ordered about 16 items. Yeah, rougher. There you go. Alex has seen corn and M&M at least 3 times each. Oh, you do have both kinds of bacon. Okay. Oh, the flat one's called back bacon. Okay, good to know. Because usually everything I watch a lot of cooking shows too. Canadian bacon, it's ham. To Americans, we look at it as, it's ham. That's not bacon. Oh, Mariah Carey. Christ. Blow your eardrums out. Don't smoke. Oh, too bad. I smoke. Sorry, stop motion. Been smoking probably longer than you've been on this planet. And trust me, you already had the good old lung scan, because when you get old, they want a lung scan, especially when you smoke as much as I do. And the thing came up crystal clear, and they were just like, what the fuck? I go, Again, every human body is different. I don't just smoke cigarettes. I smoke pot too. I miss Maisie. Hey, Maisie. Oh, that was stop motion Maisie. Okay. Yeah, Whitney used to be able to belt them out too. Oh, Daddy's going to see Motionless in White again next month. Please don't smoke. No, it's gonna keep smoking. It's not like you're fucking sitting here next to me and I'm blowing it at you. Get a grip. Calm down. My lungs, my body, my choice. Yeah, you always gotta love when somebody's got a good set of pipes. I even took Greg to ACDC up in Boston years ago because he hadn't seen them, and I was like, dude, before these guys quit, because even then they were getting old. I was like, you have to see fucking ACDC at least once in your goddamn life. And they fucking killed it. And they're still fucking rocking. I was going to go to the other show. The tickets were about $400 a piece. I was like, no, I'm good. I've seen ACDC enough. I don't need to pay $400 for a ticket. Stairway to Heaven. All right, Bunny Bun Saw. I don't even know what that is. NKOTB. Because all my bands would be like rock and metal. That's funny. The Natasha palette's cheaper than the Byredo, even at the $82. And like I said on those, they're pretty. They are. Do I need them right now? Absolutely fucking not. One of them is basically all matte with 3 shimmers or 3 special shades, whatever the fuck you want to call them, and the other one is half and half. Well, 2 rows of mattes and 1 rows of fun shades. I'm like, I'll wait till it goes on sale. Even if she goes 30% off or something like that. I'm not paying $82 for a palette. Oh, no. See, I wouldn't know that. New Kids on the Block. Thank you, ladies. Did not listen to them at all. Well, I would have went to that, Veronica. Absolutely. Where the hell did you see them? They were around here? Cooper and Priest? Wow, yeah. See, I would never like travel on purpose to go see a band like all over the country kind of thing. There are people that do that though. Hey, there's people that do that with who? Like Taylor Swift. They go to all the concerts. Cooper's got to be getting fucking old now. Leaving Priest. They're old too. They're old, but they're still rocking. Nothing wrong with that. All right. Not too much of a mess here tonight. It's usually a lot worse. Couple more brushes to clean, but that's not too bad. Because I didn't do I still haven't got to my face brushes. I was a bad girl. They'll get done. Oh, fuck, they were down in Bridgeport. Okay. New Kids on the Block. Come on, I'm older than you. I couldn't even name one of their songs, to be honest. No idea. Yeah, I wouldn't say I was into like the boy bands or whatever. Leonard Skinner, hell yeah. I saw that yes, little Miss Swift and Travis Kelce are getting married. Good for them. About time she got a good one. As long as he treats her good, who she marries is up to her. And then she just released some new album. It keeps showing up everywhere. I keep seeing it where it's like Life of a Showgirl or some shit. Something like that. And I got a little thank you card here. See if we got any discounts. Oh, well, if you want a discount code, it's thank you. Doesn't say how much. I'm going to guess 10%. Because even then, you can always obviously Google, Dede signature coupon codes, and somebody will have them. Knock that over earlier. Thanks, Shelly. I kept the same lip liner on. I just changed over to marshmallow something. Was it marshmallow something? No, that's not it. I picked the darkest one. Toasted marshmallow. And it's over Mac Spice lip liner, which I put somewhere around here. Yeah, this one. Spice. Wash all those again. I brought down a beauty blender, didn't even use it. All right. I ordered direct from Dede Signature. Teresa, I think you're on Instagram, am I right? Just go to her page, and then usually, how every brand has like a link at the top. Go right there. Or even just Google Dede's Signature. And she had a bunch of like I said, I had the, where's the other ones? Me, I move so much shit around. I did tear apart the one, like I said, that had all matte shades. Ugh. My new shirt's covered in sparkle. It fits right in. Fuck off! I might have another Dede over here. Wait a minute. Okay. I knew I had another one. This I've done videos on this. So the Chromebook Volume 1. So it opens like this. Usually it goes this way, but it's this way. And these are all like duochromes. Yeah, multi-chromes. So there's definitely a video on this. It'd be from maybe 2 months ago, guessing. And I would have definitely done these over black. So we can see if there's anything that matches. I don't think I had any doubles in this one that I remember. That back. I know it's backwards, but Pretties for Your Face, I'd done an order with her, and I'd ordered 2 of her empty palettes. So from Dede Signature are all these top shades, and then the bottom is all Pretties for Your Face. So that's one palette that I made. And then the other one is purples and pinks, my favorites. So again, I'm pretty sure it's one of these shades. I want to say it's this purple here is actually Pretties for Your Face, because I have more of her shimmers and fun shades than mattes. Because again, we all own so many fucking mattes that it's like, I just go for the more fun shades. And then when I realized, I said, oh shit, I don't have that many of her mattes to like do 2 full palettes. I said, oh, wait a minute. I have that fucking palette from Dede Signature that had these, and talk about matching them up. I matched them up pretty damn well. But that's why I used to depot everything, because I love doing it. And I actually did put on the back here. Yeah. Actually, even put the fucking names on the back, which I probably would never do. But then I put the names of hers on the bottom. Yeah, because that periwinkle shit, I was right. I wrote periwinkle, so that means it's from Pretty Smear Face. It's the purple one. I think it's this one. Oh, I've watched tons of those reaction videos of people listening to, as I watch the ones that are more like heavy metal, and I religiously watch the charismatic voice. Love her. Love her. Been watching her for shit 2-3 years now. Because she's an opera singer. So she really gets into it of, you know, how you make these sounds and all this and the breathing, and she really gives you some really fucking kick-ass insight, and she's awesome. At Give Me Glow for the glosses. It was a whole set. Where'd the box go? It's called the, I think there was 2, because this says volume 2. It's the Mixed Nudes Mood volume 2. So there's a volume 1 and a volume 2. And there's 6 of them. She has a bunch of shit on sale. Like I said, I think on one of them, it was like, if you buy one blush, I think she was automatically tossing in a brush. So like the brushes match the packaging. And of course I had to get the one that said bubblegum bitch, because come on, just by the fucking name, I was like, I have to have it for the name. So I bought the pink brush that goes with this. But Brandy's another one who always has really decent brushes. Even Sydney Grace has nice brushes. I've liked her brushes in the past too. And I had to get, you know, the big fuck, because I missed out on this one before, because I have this one here. This is another, these are fucking huge, like I said. It's 11.5 grams of product, or 11 grams of product. This one's called Playmate and Bunny. I actually think I own these shades in the regular round pans. But I was like, what the hell? I gotta have them. So that's the highlighter Playmate. There. Gorgeous. This blush is really light, so build it up a little. And there's the blush. And I'll show you these two next to each other. You get these two. So they are different. That's lighter. That's darker. You can see my fingers. And then this is the fucking highlighter that I have on. Sorry if I blind you. See where I think it had the green? Again, that's why I like putting stuff over black. This does have green in it then, because it's green on my hand. So this does have a little bit of green in it. Just a smidge. I caught it when I was photographing it. When I was up, because you know me, I take my pictures outside, and I was like, it flashed, and I go, did that just flash fucking green? But looking straight on, it doesn't look like it has a green. But it does. Because there's the black that proves it. Tracy. Freebird is that's not Led Zeppelin. That's Foghat, right? Foghat does Freebird. Stairway to Heaven is Zeppelin. Or Skinner. Okay. What's the name of today's Dude palette? You lost me, Shelly. I don't know. Oh, Dede's palettes. Shattered Romance. So it's the one with the kind of heart on it here. And it's all shattered. And this is considered an eyeshadow palette. Straight up eyeshadow palette. And this is her new one. Broken Jewels. This may not be available. I don't know, because I ordered this a while ago. You can see it's got like the holographic. But this is a pressed pigment palette. So again, this is where, like, for Teresa can't do pressed pigments with her eyes. So she'd be able to buy the eyeshadow palette, but she can't buy the pressed pigment palette. And it tells you on the back, there's like 4 shades that are pressed pigments. I think it was, which ones, girls? It was like this, probably the purple. Is it one of these? Maybe or the clay. It was definitely anything that's usually a reddish to it. A lot of times is a pressed pigment. Because a lot of people can't wear pressed pigments. But that's why companies have to disclose. If there's pressed pigments, they either have to call it an eye palette or a shadow palette. If they're just smart enough, just call it a pressed fucking pigment palette. And if it's a straight up eyeshadow palette, then it's, you know, straight up eyeshadows. You're welcome. Sweet Home Alabama. Great song. Elephant pants. What are elephant pants? I don't remember wearing anything. I remember parachute pants. Yeah, the new one I just got is Lilac Euphoria and Lavender Trip. Like I said, when I noticed that was in stock, that's why I jumped on it, because I know I missed it the first time. They might check her singles, though, because she might have singles in these shades. Like I said, I know I have these two, I think, in my regular highlighters from back in the day. I know I have Playmate for damn sure. I wasn't sure on Bunny, but I know I had Playmate. You're welcome, Shelly. Rosie loves Janis Joplin. Like now I love, like, you know, Rage Against the Machine and all that, and fucking Korn, anything loud. And I still Motley Crue, like I said, Scorps, Judas Priest, the metal bands from back in the day. That was my thing. My poor mother, surprised she's not deaf for me. Smashing that shit out. One more smoke and we'll call it a night. Oh, Journey. Oh my God. How can anybody not like Journey? Well, that'd be a fun grocery shopping experience. Kat was at the grocery store the other day and everyone was singing and they were all professional singers. Yeah, that does make for a happy day all around. Absolutely. Pantera, hell yeah. Tool. They're older than Parachute Pants. Okay. And Parachute Pants, I remember wearing those as a kid. Under a teenager. I know that much. You know me with the aphantasia. I don't do all the time. Amy Winehouse. Yeah, she was definitely one of a kind. Can't forget the boss, Mr. Springsteen. Yeah, I like I said, I wasn't definitely not into like the boy bands and like if I would go to the bar with my other friends who were it's pop music and all that, and I would just kick it at the bar and shoot the shit with whoever. They want to go dance your fucking ass off because I don't dance either. Headbang like a motherfucker back in the day. That's why I have neck problems to this day. Elephant pants, very high waisted, tighten the torso, and go out the. I'm trying to think what they possibly called those here. Culottes? That would have been back in the day. Because I remember those had like real wide leg. I think she's rebranding Shelly because when I bought this, I got it for 40% off. So I don't know if that sale's still going on. Because they love to, everybody does rebrand, and because even like these blushes were new for her, these cream ones, and those are pigmented as fuck too. But I was a good girl. You see, I kept it too. I knew I wanted that blush palette. Don't know how the lip glosses got in, but I'm glad I grabbed them. Because even when I opened the box, I go, did I order these? And I'm like, oh yeah, you did, dumbass. Because I figured, because I did. I thought they were liquid to matte lipsticks. That shows how much I even read what the fuck I'm buying. I just see pretty shit and go add to cart. I didn't realize that they're lip gloss. So now I'm happy that they're lip glosses. Like I said, there's probably that one shade that I won't wear. Probably this one. But again, with the right lip liners, I don't know. Or the right lipstick underneath, a little gloss. But you can see these are very pigmented glosses too. They're not fucking sheer. Well, Tara's got the hooded eye, so that's why she does that wing where you can see where it goes jagged down and up, and I'd have to do the same fucking thing. It's a pain in the ass. Because what Tara uses, where did I put mine? Over here. Where are they? Oh, they might be down below here. Can't get to them because you're in my way. That's okay. She uses a lot of the KVD, where it was for the brow pomade, but it's a gel. So Tara uses that a lot for eyeliner. But if KVD goes out of business, yeah. Like I said, I'm even to the point of giving up on fucking eyeliners. This Makeup by Mario, to me, it almost flakes off my waterline, which is bizarre. Like it dries down where it flakes off. And this Hung Van Gogh, nice, but seems to disappear quicker than any of my other fucking liners. And I read his ingredients and I was like, yes, this should be a great fucking liner. And it's like every other goddamn liner. There you go, Rosie. That's a great first concert. Motley Crue. Nice. Well, unless the parents introduce them to him, funny. She sees all the kids wearing Nirvana t-shirts. They don't even know who they are. Post Malone, I think I've heard his music, but I couldn't tell you like a song. Good old Shout at the Devil era. Nice. Kurt Cobain. Yep. He's dead. Yeah, lip liner and go for it. Exactly, with the lippy. My a girlfriend of mine I went to school with, she lives in Cali. She's another one that I'm always worried about in California. She's actually she's written several books, and she works on the back end of like that the reality show Love Island. She was first married to the guitarist or bassist, one of the fucking two, in Nine Inch Nails back in the day. And typical rock and roller of that didn't last. Patty. We're wrapping it up, Patty. Don't worry. I don't remember those cat elephant. Oh, that's my mom. She might know. Good night, Patty. If you pass out, though. Yeah, my mother never went to concerts with me. No, 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 no. Friends only. My mother did not want to see fucking Metallica and all that shit. Exactly. Rosie's running with the devil at 7. Thanks, Caitlin. Oh, that's neat, Rosie. Rosie's met Post Malone. Gotta love Buddy. I wore those super wide leg emo pants with the chain and a tight top. My ass looked good. Rosie, me and my massage therapist were talking about shit with all that yesterday. She had an idea. As much as it would kill any of us, buy a MAGA hat. Like if you ever see me in a baseball hat, it's gonna be on backwards, not gonna be on forward. Wear a hat or one of the stupid fucking shirts. She's like, maybe that would, and then they wouldn't bother you because then they think you're one of them. If it would keep you safe to wear a stupid fucking hat, it was just an option. Okay, Bunny's got her ice cream ordering. Oh, David Bowie, yeah. He got all crazy. How Logan's birthday is the 28th. So he's right near Halloween, so he must be all excited. He wants a nun K-pop demon hunter Wednesday Adams birthday. Okay. Yeah, you would think those guys would be off that the government's closed, but doubtful. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna ask my mom, Cat, because again, you know me with the, and again, Canada and U.S. sometimes we call things different things. You know what I mean? So it's like, Mom, did you ever wear elephant pants, or did I wear them as a child? Did she possibly could have had me wear? I don't know. It just does not sound familiar to me. The only thing I remember is like parachute pants because I remember from even probably I would say 6th grade up. That's where we had the Jordache, the Gloria Vanderbilt, you know, all those fucking jeans where you needed, you know, they were tight as fuck to you, and you had to use the goddamn coat hanger to get the zipper up sometimes, and because Lycra did not exist back then. I used to put mascara on the lower lashes. Sometimes, you know, occasionally you'll see me do it on here. But it's just one of those where I need to put a guard to make sure I don't get it everywhere. I didn't put on mascara tonight. Like, why bother? I love eyeliner, though. I've always loved eyeliner. Yeah, and that's where I get it. Yeah, I would probably blow up in flames too. But if it would save your ass from them with their bullshit, it's an option in a way. You know what I mean? To go fuck, just to not get hopefully harassed. And it's rough. We know. He's my spooky soul baby. Now BTS, that's a Korean group, right? Bonnie Raitt, I remember her. I did see Kenny Rogers, I think, and Dolly Parton when I was a kid somehow. Mwah. Good night, Miss Teresa. Yeah, my phone's dying. It already kicked on this thing. I actually caught it. I actually saw it come across the screen. Ooh, good to know, Miss Bunny. Bunny says the primer for the new Wet and Wild Kuromi, I don't even know how to say it, collection. She says it's really good. She's going to grab a few the next time I see them in Walmart. Okay, because when I was in Walmart last time, they didn't have that collection out. So maybe they put it out by now. Oh, go see Grandpa in the morning. Give him kisses. I do remember Wranglers. Wranglers, Lee. What's the other one? I definitely had Jordan. I remember even in the 90s, Guess jeans. My God, they fit me like a glove. They were expensive as fuck, but they fucking fit. Yes, thank you, all my ladies. Cat, don't you ever not pop in and just be stalking. Mwah. Not going anywhere. Except on the 25th, I'll be hanging out with Patty. Hey, you never know. Even that night, I might just be we'll be at the fucking casino and go live. Hey, everybody, just saying hi. Not that we'd be doing like, a 3-hour, not going to happen at the casino, but you never know with us. You never know. All right, loves, everyone have a wonderful night. Get some sleep. I'm going to fucking crash after doing all that work today, which is fine because I can use some good sleep after I get all this shimmer and stuff off of me. Self-love tomorrow, every day if you can, just a little, even just a little. But I will definitely see you next Saturday. Yes. Okay, it's K-pop. Yay, I knew that. Yes, sleep well, darlings. I will see you all very soon. Mwah. Love to all. Night.